Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and the meta-humans of all ages, shapes, and sizes, it is time for the most spoilerific show on YouTube. And if you have any requests for any topic, leave a comment below. What up with your YouTube and YouTube bust? It's your boy TripleCup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Roy Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, E3 times, and more. Welcome to our home, I love Bo. Let's go. First up, we're going straight into this thing. We're gonna say I'm sorry about us being late, so we're going straight in, so we diving straight into this thing. First up, we got that God up in here. Chaos, man. Go on, introduce yourself and let them know where they can find you at.
Oh, praise the Almighty Chaos God! And we here, we doing this thing. You know, it's about to be the end of May. We about to head into the hot months of June and July. Let's get it. Let's start this summer off right. Let's go.
I'm with it. Let's do this.
Nick. Tia, excuse me, y'all. Tia, I gotta make a trip to Florida because I gotta strangle somebody's neck that's on this stuff. So I won't be long, but I'm gonna choke him real quick.
I haven't did it in a while. So
hey, the only thing I do use for an alibi is leave your Xbox on and you stay in the party chat while you go to Florida. And by the time you do whatever you got to do and make it back, you can always use that for an alibi that you was at the house playing the game. The proof is in the pudding.
Oh no, they got an app for that. They'll never know. Dang. Just take the phone with you and keep talking in the Xbox app. That's all you gotta do.
And keep it kicking. But next up, we got that boy Flip. Money, man. Go on, introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Flip Money. You can find me on Xbox Live. You can find me here, of course. But you know, I'm starting to make my little wave, little current, pushing myself out. You know, I'm gonna try to start up this channel. You know, good brother Bone was so kind as well as you was to show me how to start this thing up. So I can start doing some stuff on my channel. Me and K.I.'s gonna be on there, but I'm gonna try to make sure it's all grown. It's an adult thing. I'm saying, I'm sorry, children. But,
oh yeah, man. I seen you the other day. Like you. I could tell that you was experiment trying to get all your stuff, your ducks in a row. I was like, yeah,
right.
Yeah. No, yeah, you need to go ahead and do that because once you get that first taste of blood and you get that first bite, from now on you're fully a vampire. From that point on.
Yeah, man. Well, that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to make some things happen, man.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Next up, we got a golfer in the building.
Funny.
Sir X man, go and introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
I'm just Sir X man, old style gamer. Just hanging out with the homies, talking about comics, anime, and all that fun stuff, and video games. That's all. Just kicking it. Let's roll.
Errors on your end.
I smell E3. I'm telling you. I'm ready.
Man,
they got some stuff. They got some juicy stuff. Man, yeah. I'm glad we talk about video games because man, my hands been itching about this week about these video games. And speaking about video games, we got a guru in the Xbox community came and joined us today. You know what I'm saying? I know he got a lot of stuff on his chest. Y'all gonna be very entertained today. And I'm glad to have the big homie on here, Mr. IMG himself. You know what I'm saying? I get drunk on the boat, and Mr. I get drunk in real life. 100, man.
What's up with y'all, man? It's your boy. Just to keep it a buck, don't give two fucks. Back in the house, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out the office, gonna have me a drink. Throw him back and let's go. In case you ever do that shit again in my motherfucking ear, I ain't coming to get you.
All right. That was coming.
If he all of a sudden just disappeared later on tonight, something happened to him randomly, you know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault.
Yeah, bound something hit out, huh?
Once they see that my death is by a liquor bottle, they gonna know who it is.
Who said I was gonna do it? Who said I was gonna do it?
Leave no evidence.
Dropping a signature move. That's what he's talking about. Dropping a signature on that. That's what's up. That's what's up. Man, so hey, what's good, man? Hey, all right, this is a subject that I said me and Sir X Men kind of share different opinions about, but we're just gonna kind of glimpse over this here. What y'all think about
Round one.
what y'all think about the games with gold?
Games will go. It's
What
free.
is it supposed to
It's
be?
free. I'm not mad.
It's
I'm not
free.
mad.
Man,
You
they
gotta
got
get it.
I
see,
don't know why people complain about it. This shit is free. You can't complain
What
about
is it?
nothing.
What
That's
is
free.
it?
It's
NHL 2019.
Yeah.
One
19.
You
is
said NHL 2019? It's
Yeah.
already good. It's already good.
See, Sir
It's
X
already
Men,
good.
he
You
like
can
to
get that,
go.
but
He don't like
you can get 19. And if you got E access, you could have been had 19.
I have
I
EA
don't have
access.
no. I don't have EA access.
I have
I'm waiting for
EA
that.
access.
Just
We even think
get your
about
money
this.
game up. Get your
My
money
money
game
game
up.
is up. Ah, damn it.
Get your money game up.
Yeah, you can't
I
say
just
Get
that
your money
dropped.
now.
game up.
You got a job
I just
now.
dropped.
I
I just
got a
dropped.
job now, dog.
I
One
just
of
dropped over a half a G on cat shit just right now.
one of
Oh,
them is
what
one
the
we
fuck?
already own already. The other one is Portal.
I ain't on no Portal. I ain't never played a Portal, but
You
I
told
don't even
You
try
don't
that's
it.
want
the
to play Portal?
Hey,
that's the
ain't
I ain't
name.
never played Portal.
ain't that the game
I
that
never played Portal. That's all right. I guess I'll
That
try it.
came out in like
It's a puzzle.
2009.
It's a puzzle game.
yeah.
I guess I'll try it. I mean,
It's
I mean,
good. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's good. It's about the
I
only game
thought you
worth it.
meant. I thought you meant like we gonna get some like 2 no-name indie titles or something.
We did along with that.
Mm.
But why are
One
you
of them
mad
is
because it's
one
free?
of them is Earth Defense Force 2017.
That's not an indie game. It's like a
That's not an
double
indie.
A.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that
not
is.
indie.
Okay,
That is.
People, that got a cult following.
it's got a cult following, but it's not a
It's
triple A.
not an
It's a
indie. It's a
double A.
double A game. Ain't so it's the indie. It's a difference
And the
between
other
double A,
one
triple
is
A, and indie.
one of them is some type of side scroller game.
Yeah, indie means single A.
Yeah, that one is
Right,
single A.
Yeah.
Indie means B.
Interesting.
In movies, it'll be a B movie, right?
Yeah,
Right.
be a movie.
I mean, with me, I think about it like yourself. With Portal, NHL, like those are games that I would play, but I wouldn't purchase. And if it's there for me to play, I say, "Oh, I'll try this out." Because NHL, I never was no big hockey fan since Blazer Steel.
Yeah, Blades of Steel. No,
Now,
and NHL 95 and them. That was good.
Yeah, on the
yeah,
Dreamcast.
I remember
I mean,
'95.
not the
Yeah.
Dreamcast, on
That was on
Sega Genesis.
on the Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I had so much fun playing that game. But it was fun back then. Now it's more technical. I ain't got
Right.
I ain't got time for the icing and the check moves and all that stuff. I just want to play, go across the line, drop a puck in, be
So
happy.
basically, you want a blitz type of hockey game.
I want to fight.
Yeah.
You can't fight.
I know you can fight,
But
but the fighting was different.
I have a lot of victims on my list.
Oh my god, I should have known.
I mean,
You know what?
I mean, but the golf game was good too last month because that's another game.
Yeah, that's a really good game.
See, I forgot to grab that one because I play golf.
You have
I'm a
time
good.
to get it. You have time to
play,
get it. You got till
I play Tiger
tomorrow.
Hoods. All right, but I play Tiger Hoods all day.
Tiger Hood. Who's Tiger Hood?
Yeah.
Somebody
Roy McIlroy. I call it Tiger Hood.
It's
Roy
McIlroy. Sir X-Man, that game is in Game Pass. That golf game, that is in Game Pass.
No.
That's another.
the
I
golf
think number
club
3.
too. Golf
That's
Club
what?
1 and 2.
Yeah.
This one was bought out by 2K. 2K went and came and developed the game for them for a new version. So it's Golf Club 2019. Even though they came out in the same year, 2K came and bought them and published them. And then they changed it to the Golf Club 2019. There is no 1, 2, or 3 with it. It's a fresh start for the game.
Right, yeah, because EA stopped making golf games because they did,
They didn't feel the profit.
Right,
Without
right.
the Tiger Woods name, it's not as Roy McIlroy is not as big as the Tiger Woods name.
Well, that's EA. EA make the Tiger Woods game.
Not anymore.
Right,
They been ain't that.
No,
Roy
they
McIlroy,
don't make it.
They don't make them.
They changed the name.
Tiger Woods not as popular as he was.
2K never made a golf game that I know of.
No, 2K never made a golf game. That's why
they just made some. Yeah,
they acquired the company that
they just
the
bought
golf
it.
club.
Yeah,
So that's why they made a new one called 2019. It's a fresh start for that company. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's not an EA game anymore, it's a 2K game.
100, you my boy, but sometimes this time you don't know it all.
He said he gonna spank it.
You know what? You can be curb stomping tonight.
He never knew it all.
You know, he gonna sneak up on me with some
You
truth,
know
and I'll be
nothing,
like,
Jon
I
Snow.
know.
I'm hitting.
I know.
Oh
no,
you know, I'm hitting.
he got something in the bag though. Trust
but
me.
I got you that time, 100.
He
You
got
got to
some,
give me that one. I got
yeah,
you
you
that
gotta let
time.
that go. You gotta let that go, good brother. You gotta let it go, dog. You gotta let it
I
go.
give it to him just like what you call it, like 2K bought. Got published playgrounds this year, NBA playground. I'll give you that one.
Hold on, no. Sony's supposed to have board 2K. I can't believe people actually believe that shit. Can't believe people fell for that.
Yeah, for
They
what?
really believe that shit. They really believe Sony bought 2K. They really
Sony
believe
ain't
that
bought no
shit.
damn 2K.
Oh
Oh
my
no, we all
God.
know that. We all know
Sony,
that, but people fell for that shit. I ain't gonna
Sony
say
can't
no.
afford to buy 2K.
I ain't gonna put nobody out there, but somebody that we know on a video actually believe that Sony bought 2K. I ain't gonna say Wisdom name, but I'm just saying I didn't understand why he actually believe that shit beyond Wisdom.
I mean, I don't know who could believe that one because I think 2K has more money than Sony because
Yeah, they do.
they got about 10 juggernauts.
Do they really? Do they really have more money
I
than
don't know
Sony?
about that because you
I
got
don't think. Yeah.
video. No, I don't think that the
Y'all know,
person.
I
too.
mean, I mean, like they still got their appliances and
You
stuff
know,
like that.
No.
It's not.
you know
I
2K
think
be
y'all mean.
publishing
Sony don't got
Elder
no
Scrolls.
appliances.
I think when y'all say it got more money than Sony, what do you mean? That like the Sony PlayStation, right? Not the
Oh,
whole entire
PlayStation,
company.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
the
Yeah.
business.
There we go. Yeah. Not
Yeah,
the whole
Not the
company.
yeah,
business,
Yeah.
you ain't
no.
clarified it for him, huh?
But
Yeah,
2K,
yeah. I
Yeah,
can
because
clarify
people
that
will
every
sit
time.
there and take your word
People
for
will
it.
rip that.
Sure
Yeah, they will
will.
rip that apart.
2K is up there with Activision and EA. They've gotten that
Yeah, I
big.
give you that one.
They got more
Yeah, I
money
give you
than
that one.
they have more money than Bethesda.
But that's got money.
They got money, but they 2K's publishes and gets money from almost a lot of games, dude. They're games you forget about and you don't think about that 2K own, that they publish. They get money off that publishing. But everybody forgets about that. They just bypass the 2K name when it pops up.
Right.
You know, it is what it is. 2K is a juggernaut, bro. They are.
Hey, speaking about the juggernaut, man, we got Savage Carter in here, man. What's good with it?
What up with it?
Good. Man, I don't know if you seen the games with goals. What you think about them? We got what is NHL.
Yeah, 2019. Portal, what do you call Earth Defense Force 2017, and some type of strolling game, an indie game.
Next month, right?
Next month, yes.
I had no idea what y'all talking about.
The games with gold from Microsoft.
Man, hey, Savage, do you care about games with gold?
Not really.
Yep.
All right, then we're gonna keep moving.
That's why they launched it so late. Usually, like 10 days ahead of time. It didn't get announced till today, so they knew it was crap.
Yeah, I normally just download.
But why would you see, Sir man? See, this is why I got to disagree with you on.
Oh, you just trying to get back at me. Don't even try.
Yeah, this is why I got to disagree with you on. You want to say it's crap because it ain't what you want, but this shit is free. It's free. It's free. You can't
This
complain.
what I
They're
want,
not
honestly.
obligated.
I want that 2K. I want that NHL 19. I find that
They're
a
not
good.
obligated. They're not obligated to give you shit.
I have EA access. I have that game.
You know the hockey season. You know this current hockey season still ain't over, and they already releasing NHL 19 for games with gold.
Well,
That's a rarity.
Hey, it's in the playoffs right now, ain't it? Hockey in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's in the hockeys. I mean, it's in the playoffs.
Hold on. I'm not gonna say it like they saying it, Sir X-Man, but I'm gonna just say it like this. I mean, think about the people who like them games that can't play it, and now they can play it because it was game with gold.
Oh, I understand, especially new people that I can understand that. Be like, look, I'm getting a free game. Thank you, Microsoft.
I mean, I had access. Right. I could get it, but I didn't want to pay the full price for it because I didn't think it was worth it. But now since it's free, you can't beat that.
Right.
If you want to take it up on your hard drive, but you can say, okay, don't install it.
I got 5 terabytes of space. I'm good.
Games, you good for 10 games.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, as big as these games getting, especially with the next gen, it might not be enough.
Right. That
might not be enough.
10 high games is over with. Halo, Gears, That's 200 gigs right there. Then big stupid old boy.
Probably 500 gigs in about 3 years.
Or the 7's closing in on that, dude.
Right.
Right. They're closing in on that.
It's kind of hard. I got 8, and I'm under with 100 something, like 97 gigs left. And I got 8.
I'm at 5, and I got a little under a terabyte.
Y'all fucked up. I don't know what y'all got going on.
Well, we can't put it on a server like you, bro.
Yeah, hey, speaking about servers, what y'all think about Sony PlayStation admitting to the fact that console gaming is niche, and Phil Spencer was right the whole time saying about the games is basically as a games with as a service is the future, and Sony actually now is coming to the Xbox for cloud computing. Do y'all think that is a time for a change?
Hey, did you guys Did you guys hear about that?
I gotta say this. All right,
go ahead, Flip. Go ahead.
No. Say what you gonna say. I gotta say this. Fuck
no,
that.
I want to hear you.
No. I'm gonna let him say what he
You
say.
want me to go? You guys hear about that? You guys hear about that? That new bill that's not bipartisan about gaming, saying they were going to try to take away loot boxes and pay to win. Yeah, that stuff is getting heated now. That bill actually may go through.
What you should worry about more is the taxes on consoles that are getting made over in China. That's what you worry about, 25% tax.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
It better not happen.
But this bill that first it was put up by, I think, Republican, and then it turned bipartisan, and now everybody's starting to back this bill.
Well, that's because the UK did it, and now they're trying to do it here. That's where that came from.
Multiple countries did it now. Multiple, especially out in Europe and Asia. Oh yeah. Now
they gonna outright ban it. I think they're gonna they're gonna have to remodel how they do it.
No, see what it is now is that they're saying that basically if it's like immature and down, you can't put any type of loot boxes in it. But a game like A for Adult, you can. But the problem with that, it
makes sense though. That makes sense. But you know, I think about a lot of the phone games is kiddie games like Candy Crush and stuff like that.
Word with friends do it too.
Yeah, but the thing is though, the reason why it's like that is because they're targeting the children. They're targeting to take away where children has access to those things. That's what they're really taught. That's their main front for it. That's why since anything information and below.
No, chaos. No.
Have you heard?
No.
What?
No. If the kid don't got access to an ATM card or a credit card.
Yes, the hell they do.
How they do? Unless they gonna steal it.
Do you not hear stories about parents wondering what the hell?
That's because they ain't being no damn parent.
But kids.
My son hit my car.
But that's a prime example. But that's a prime example of a kid having access to a credit card.
He don't have. The thing about it is, he shouldn't have access to it.
My kids are trained.
But
he has a card now.
They all have Xbox Live accounts, and they asked me, "Can I send them some money?" They asked me, and they've been online for years since they was 13. No, they don't have access.
So what they asking?
I stopped that.
What's the difference before they ask you go ask for $10 to go to McDonald's?
I can send money to them. I buy the games for them. They have friends that get games for them. They got connected like Microsoft. You know.
Well, they don't have direct access to it. Yeah, but I'm talking for these other kids. The other kids got more.
These parents need to learn what their children are doing.
I mean, what you talking about? White kids? Because trust me, you only got to hit. You only got to hit me once. I got hit for a $120 bill for Fortnite. But I know who it came from because I only got one person that had access to my account. But you know what I did is, I shut it down, and then I know what I ended up doing. I gave them a card where I put money on that card.
All right. Well,
I got complete access. So if you say, "Hey, Pops, I got $10. Pops, can I get $10?" I'll transfer from one account to the next account. And then by then I'm showing you responsibility that money don't grow on trees. A lot of times I'll say no.
No, all right. I get what you're saying, and I understand what Chaos saying. But Chaos, look at it like this: who the one that's giving them kids a card?
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Parent fault, right? It's the parent fault, right?
Yeah, but that's not. I mean, hey, that's what the bill the bill is starting to get noticed, and it's in effect starting to about to get passed. Now it's in the matter of it's not if the freaking bills get passed. Even if this bill's failed, there's another one that's going to pop up. It's just going to be a matter of time before it actually becomes into effect. Whether it's this one or the next one that pops up. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
you can think about it. They talking about loot boxes. That's not gambling.
Some games don't
it's
even.
not gambling.
Some
It
games
ain't
don't
nothing
even
like
really
that.
have
It thing about it is it's a way for them, another way for generating money. It ain't no different from a DLC. You know what I'm saying? They ain't forcing you to get it. You don't have to get it. But see, the kids be on. The
bill is actually online.
So
you can actually look up the bill online. I can send it to you guys in the chat where you can look at it.
It's called.
I'm just saying, but my proof is there. I'm just showing you the proof. Proof is there.
Proof is what?
All right, if that's the case, then they need to attack
You
all
want
DLC.
to think about it is
because these kids buy DLC that a lot of parents don't know about because
they're just striking the loot boxes and pay to win. They're saying that this is the main reason, though. They're saying that they're attacking this, especially for the children. They're not going in for the adults. They're mainly going for the children, saying that
wait, hold
on. Let me finish. They're saying that all these loot boxes and pay to win stuff are starting to have like a psychological effect, and it happens more on children. That's what they're saying.
We talking to? I forgot we talking to a child.
Well, if that's the case, they say the same thing about kids are learning how to kill by playing these shooter games. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much you're saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all also got to understand. Y'all can't shoot the messenger. He just reading off what they saying or whatever.
I know what he's saying, but I know what they saying, and they're always trying to go after us, man.
Yeah, of course. But I'm just saying though, man. The only person that can really get mad at that shit is an adult who gives their kids these credit cards and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Yep.
So if you give your kids a credit card and they do this shit, that's nothing but another way for them to trying to get one over on you in video games.
And then how many times these consoles
up to the parents? Like
how many times these
kids
consoles
are responsible?
Yeah, but he sorry, X-Man, I got a perfect example. How many times these consoles have it where if you want to throw identification on, so if you buy something, you got to put in a certain code.
Yeah,
or your phone might get pinged. Your phone, you can put a passkey. Actually, Google has it and Microsoft has it where if you put it on there, it will ping your phone, and it'll ask you. And then it'll ask, do you want to send to an email or you want to send to a number? And you have to put in a six number digit just to access to that account.
I got that on my phone too, because I got my kids, we share the same phone. So if they want to buy something, it has to come through Google to let me know. And I have to authorize it. Then I go right to my son and say, what the fuck you trying to buy? Excuse my French.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for them to buy anything, they have to know my passkey. They don't know my passkey, even though they have.
But
they don't.
A lot of parents don't do that though.
And that's the problem.
A lot of parents need to get out there and educate themselves.
They're not.
That's the ones that get robbed. That's the ones when somebody go take their credit card information and they go to the gas station and rip it.
Almost everybody has access to guns, but shit, motherfuckers don't use them the right way.
It ain't. See, thing about it with the gun thing is, guns ain't the problem. It's the stupid motherfuckers that use them.
You can say that about that.
On the gun.
Same thing, dude.
The gun don't do it by itself.
No, it don't.
The gun don't do it by itself. Somebody got to be ignorant enough to do it. But they want to go after gaming. They just go after people that's homeless out here on these streets that need jobs, education, reforming people that's getting out of jail and stuff like that. You shouldn't be worrying about no video games.
You know why they worried about it so much?
And the video games is boosting the economy.
Hey, 100. You want to know why? Because the government ain't getting nothing out of it. That's why.
Well, in certain states they tax like electronic. Like if it's digital, I don't get taxed for digital. So if I buy a game and it's $49.99, it's $49.99.
Mm-hmm.
But I know people that say in Texas they get taxed.
Yeah, I get taxed here too.
I get taxed too. Something that's $49.99, I'm paying $53.
You get taxed. Remember when you didn't get taxed? Remember when you didn't get taxed Can you order from Amazon? And then all of a sudden they flip a tax on all that. I'm like, they trying to get the money because they ain't getting it nowhere.
I can pull it up right in the Xbox Live right now. All digital games, physical, whatever. This is a tax state. You know what I'm saying right now in Pennsylvania, so I get taxed.
Yeah, so
I
you
don't
get
believe
taxed.
I do yet, but
but see, you get taxed, but then I know this is how I get taxed back differently. It comes back. They're not dumb. I don't get taxed for it, but in my city I live in, I pay like 10.9 taxes on anything.
Yeah, my buddy lives in Oregon, and he can order anything on Amazon, anywhere, go anywhere. Don't have to pay no tax. They have no tax on anything you buy. There's no sales tax in Oregon.
Yeah, because it's electronic.
Depends on where you live.
Trust me, they gonna find a way to tax you.
They gonna tax you because I get taxed in my city. For
like
me to
here,
go buy,
here in Florida,
$20 bottle of alcohol. It's $25.
Like here in Florida, we don't have state tax on our paychecks.
I don't either down here in Tennessee.
But we have a crap ton of tolls. We have a lot of tolls.
Well, they got 10% here on
they're pretty
anything you buy
expensive.
in Tennessee. That's the difference. I don't have no state tax on my payroll either.
So I got state tax.
They make it back another way.
Overtime.
That's why I left Illinois. I got tired of Illinois with that tax. It was ridiculous.
Hey, say Chaos, you tired of getting beat up about being a messenger now?
Hey man, it is what it is. I'm just saying, you gotta wait. Sooner or later, one of these bills is gonna come to pass. That's all I'm saying, whether we like it or not. I'm more neutral on it. I don't really care whether if it does or doesn't, but I just feel like the way things are going now, yeah, I feel like they are. I just feel like, especially if one of these gaming companies pull a Battlefront where everybody just starts raging and stuff, then I think that'd be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
It's that China bill you got to worry about the most, though, dude. With that, if they do put that 25% on, you can see a $300 console being what? How much would that be with including the state tax? And
I'm not sure how much the tax is.
Hey, but think about it. That wasn't number the
a $400 would be $100. It'd be $100 extra.
Hey, they ain't gonna affect number PlayStation and Nintendo.
It's gonna affect Xbox too because they get their console manufactured in China.
Yeah, that's where the tax is gonna come in.
They get 10% of their consoles come out of China.
But I hear Microsoft is looking to move their factory to Brazil. I've heard they're thinking about moving.
Yeah, but you can think about it. What Microsoft is, Microsoft can absorb that. A lot of companies can't absorb that hit.
No, Sony can't absorb it. Definitely, they can't absorb it.
Can't absorb that hit. But see, this will save. No, hang on. This will save Sony and Nintendo. This will save Sony and Nintendo because they have Sony of America and they have Nintendo of America.
Your TVs are going to get hit too.
Hold on.
Check this out.
What you got?
I understand what y'all getting at talking about these video games, but what y'all talking about got a lot to do with more to do with a lot more shit than just video games. Everything coming out of China getting that tax because China and the United States don't have good relations right now.
He's true about that.
They going through a
no, it ain't even got nothing to do with that.
How many trillion do the United States owe on China?
A lot.
Some 17 trillion, 14 trillion.
I don't know. I know it's a lot.
No, that's the national deficit, like 14 trillion.
Yeah. I just know
they owe China about half of it.
It just be like what people always talk about is just a transfer of wealth. It was just a transfer of wealth, man. That's all it was.
Yeah, they gonna. But before we get too close into some politics, let's go ahead and move on to the.
We ain't getting to politics. We discussing gaming. This still gaming related.
Right.
Gaming related ish. Let's go on. Let's go on with
Yes, what y'all think about the PlayStation? The other topic with the PlayStation is actually admitting that console gaming is niche. That Phil Spencer was right the whole time, and now Sony have to come to Xbox to use their xCloud.
I got one statement. If it's so niche, why does it still make more money than the movie industry? Why? It can't be niche if it's making more money than the movie industry.
I mean, it's niche to say as in console gaming compared to mobile gaming. Like in the same market is niche. It ain't niche compared to other markets.
Yeah, but console gaming was here before mobile gaming, dude. It's always going to be here for a long while. It ain't going away anytime soon.
How's it? Oh well, yeah.
I don't know. traditional console gaming it got one more generation. So this next console,
No, I think it got 2 more. I think it's got 2 more.
I don't even see 2 because this one here. I mean, even if
I think it got 1 more. I think after this new console, you gotta look at it like this. If Sony is bold enough to sit up there to join Microsoft, and they're telling you this, as we say, oh, they supposed to be the leading and console this generation. If they since they're following that trend now because they tried to do it last generation and they going with that with Microsoft help or whatever, who to say that it may not? You gotta realize technology is always being pushed to the limit. When you push it and people have no other choice, what you gonna do? You either gonna continue on playing games or the traditional way with the hardware, or just go ahead and play that or offer streaming cloud.
Hey,
Man, I'm waiting.
are you gonna
I'm
tell
waiting to
that
get
to
my nerves.
Nintendo?
Yeah, fuck what y'all talking
Are you
about.
gonna tell that to the Nintendo?
The
Nintendo ain't gonna follow that script.
I don't know. Well, listen here, but Nintendo got its own audience.
Exactly.
They don't gotta follow that script. They got their own audience.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying.
But
So
if
it disappears and Nintendo keeps on their path, then probably a few years later, people gonna be like, "I want a console again."
Nah, that'll never happen. That's
that ain't gonna work. Yup.
like digital is taking over. So they get everybody accustomed to buying digital games. So once you get solely accustomed to that, you be like, well, I don't need all these.
All right, let me ask you this: how many people buy CDs, music CDs? I rest my case.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I download my music to a CD.
When last time you bought a cassette tape?
Okay, hold on. What did you just say? You did what? Oh, you doing it through my fact. What you say? You downloaded?
I download some of my music and put it on the CD, like the music that I own digitally, and I give it to friends.
Okay,
I own it.
Let me call the FBI right quick.
Hold on, no.
What?
You are one person out of 3 billion people.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying what I do.
Right.
Everybody else is different. Everybody's different out there.
Trust me, that trend is going to happen, whether people want it or not. That's how
the only thing that I'd say that may happen, they may start selling stuff to where you can get that service, not necessarily a console. I'm saying something like an Amazon stick or something like that. That companies may bring out their own different versions.
Man, you got a long way to go because there's no way you can get that much power in a stick. Not just a stick.
I mean, if they're doing what they're doing from what like. Hold up. I'm saying if they're doing it like how Google's been doing it, then it can fire that bitch up from basically anything.
You can't get it off a stick. I'm gonna put it this way: if they're gonna use cloud stuff and all that, and it's gonna take over most of it, you just need to boot it up.
Exactly.
Look how we do.
That's it.
Just look how we do coding. It loads up and it grabs it from the cloud.
Yeah, but
grabs it from the server.
But
if it's streaming, it doesn't need to take a lot of power.
If you streaming, think about it. Look, our phones is more powerful. I just bought a OnePlus phone. I got 8 gigs of RAM built in. Guess how much it used? It better even use 5 of it.
But you're not. Are you streaming it on your phone?
I can stream off my phone.
Are you streaming the game?
He was just playing PUBG. He was just playing PUBG the other day.
Yeah, hold on.
PUBG is primarily downloaded into your game.
No, but I played Stadia. I played Google Stadia. And I played it on the low end internet and I played on the high end internet. It can work if you got somebody that holds the base.
How's the lag with it though? How's the controller lag?
I mean, think about it, was a third person game. We ain't put no first person shooter on it yet.
Right. Yeah. Look at it like this.
Now, are you gonna get the 4th grade HDR graphics? No, that's why. No, you're gonna need a base system. But say if you want to travel and you want to go and you in a hotel room,
you gotta look at it
right then and there. You just bring your controller and just go.
Hold on. It's simple and easy to kill all that. You're going too far into it. All you have, who to say that the streaming services that they're going to use is like on a Fire Stick, that the Fire Stick technology is not going to get better.
Yeah, no, but that's still a way to go.
Yeah, but I'm saying no. I'm not saying that they're going to put it on a Fire Stick. I'm saying the company may release their own little thing so you can get access to it.
Sir X-Men, right now.
It has to hold it up
to where it can make it look better.
It has to move as you progress, and the buffer gets loaded and the buffer gets loaded.
Sir X-Men, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you right now. Keep it a buck with you. You ready to hear it? You got your ears open and all that.
I got 2 ears.
You can go buy a Fire Stick for $39 right now on Amazon, and it can run 4K videos on it. It's compressed, but it can run some type of 4K to 2K on there in a little ass stick. You know, every time technology comes, they shrink it. They shrink the board. They know how to add more stuff.
And you know the new
And
thing,
Amazon is good. Amazon is good to upgrade their stuff.
What does your bandwidth have to be to do that? A
To
lot
be
of
what?
people
They're
ain't got
taking no,
that
it
kind
don't
of
because they're
bandwidth.
taking. Thing about it is, for one is, I'm not. I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey on the
Man, if
bad
you
boy.
can't get bandwidth to run a Fire Stick, you just need to stop.
Yeah, for real.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
I don't,
I
I
agree.
don't,
Lord in
I
hell.
don't, I
But
don't know
I'm
what
talking about
internet
your
they, I don't know,
average people. Some
I don't
people.
know
I'm
what
saying
internet
the
they,
average people, if they ain't got
Your
bandwidth to run the Fire
phone
Stick,
can push
they
it.
just need to turn their fucking internet off because they're wasting their time.
Yeah, your phone,
Exactly.
your 4G can push it.
yeah,
You can just sit there and make your phone a
I
hotspot and push it.
I know. I've
mean,
done
but
that
look, hey,
before.
look, this is something y'all ain't some people might not have heard of. They got this new technology where what they doing is it premeditates what you're gonna do. So, and if you're gonna go left, it
Man,
already
the only
got
thing,
for you to go
I ain't
left.
premeditating shit.
Yeah,
They
they got
premeditating.
yeah, but they got some shit that's coming out about it's cloud to keep the latency down, even though they got it to like a 0.7 seconds
I
already.
don't even want my name and premeditated in the same sentence.
Hell no.
Murder, huh?
I'm man like
This is all I know is I'm gonna be console until console is gone.
Well, you
I will still play on PC, but I'll keep doing console till console is gone.
All right, so perfect example. Okay,
look
Sir
at
X-Men. Sir X-Men, say you at the job and you bored, right? And you jump in the Xbox party because you know we can take our Xbox Live anywhere, right? And
Mhm.
we're playing something like Forza or something, like Forza Horizon, right? You on your lunch break, you just want to jump in, hop
Mhm.
on
you got
and
your
see,
tablet.
boom.
You got your tablet with you. Bring your
Man, fuck
Yeah,
all
you
that.
can do. I'm talking about
I
Let
using
ain't
me
your
bringing
know
phone.
my
when
tablet to
when
my
they give me the
job.
little thing I can
No,
put in
I'm
my
talking about
wrist,
your
I can
phone.
tap my wrist and
I'm
pull
talking
up
about
the
your
screen
phone and just
in
come
my
in.
Right.
eyeball.
Say, hey, I'm coming in.
Don't have that stuff.
You talking Minority Report right there.
Like my biggest thing is the controller. They got to figure out something to do with the controller. See,
I
even
want to control everything with my fingers.
Well, the thing about it is,
Have a
thing about
virtual
it. Your X
controller.
for one, it's what Xbox is. If you buy a new
We
Xbox
had
controller,
that.
it's already Bluetooth, and then you hook Bluetooth up from your phone. The phone
Mm-hmm.
got Bluetooth already.
Oh,
Exactly.
man.
And
I
you
can
know
hook
what?
up. I can hook up my Xbox One X controller to my phone right now.
yeah, but that ain't what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No
I'm saying
I
problem.
can
like,
too.
the controller is too big to carry around like how you carry your phone around. They need
No, it ain't too big. Okay. Trust me. All right, you got a what you call it? You got a Elite controller. You see that little case that they got? What if you had a case with
Yeah.
you? And you know I'm gonna be bored, and you know what I'm saying, you bring it to work. It's no different than putting the wallet in your bag.
You know
It's
they
nothing to put
got
in a bag of groceries.
controller drop-ins for phones where you can just drop it in a slot. It syncs Bluetooth, and you can have the controller on each side like they do with the Switch. They've had that for a while. You can get that
Yeah, but them
controller
things
if
is
you want
don't.
to
Yeah,
play.
but them things don't play very good because they guess what they're
I'm
using.
sure
They're
they'll
using
improve them.
Bluetooth.
I'm sure they'll improve them.
No, because thing about it, they can't. My thing, I'm used to an Xbox controller. You giving me a half-ass Xbox controller mixed with a motherfucking Switch.
Well,
And
ain't
like I say, I
nobody
love
worry
this.
about what your preference is, Bone.
I didn't even ask you what my preference was.
I mean, but I think that
You telling us what your preference is.
Yeah, you was. Yeah, you was.
I mean, I
Shut up,
think it could
Flip.
work.
Set up,
Think about it like this here.
set up,
If they
dump.
come out with a controller like that with a switch like that, but at the same time, they have it where it could be like a case. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a phone case that keep your phone from the case that everybody put on your phone, and you could take the case and you could do something but flip it out to make it turn into a controller on your phone.
Hey, you know what made me think of, Chuck? That maybe the Switch actually playing for the future more than anybody else. With this handheld. No, with this handheld.
You
Because
reach it.
this is where
Nah,
I'm
honestly,
gonna reach a little
that's
bit.
what I'll let
Yeah,
you.
you will reach.
I'll let him
I'm
finish.
reaching,
Let him
but
finish.
let me tell you.
I'll let him finish.
Everybody, like Microsoft, is trying to do this with going to the phone. You know, the same thing like the Switch, where you can play your stuff on your phone. But the Switch is way ahead of that curve because they brought you a handheld where you can play at home or walk around with it. So they're trying to get to that point where the Switch is now. You know what I said? But with improvements, they want to stream it. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? So
but Sir
who
X Man,
said
I understand what
the
you
Switch
saying,
ain't
but
gonna
you
make a
got to
more
realize
powerful
this.
one?
Xbox came out with that technology first.
Oh yeah, I know. They've had it a long time.
And
So
then
I'm saying
something
like
else. Oh, go ahead.
I'm not understanding what you're getting at then.
Well, what I'm getting at
What up,
is
yeah?
the Switch is the only portable one out
All
here.
right.
Okay, now who says they got
I,
their portability
all
here
right,
now?
this the whole
Who
thing.
says they can't make a more
Nintendo been the
powerful one?
only company period that ever had a successful portable device
Oh
period.
yeah, always.
Mm-hmm.
But who says they don't want to stay in that market? And who says they won't go to streaming with a more
That's
powerful system that can handle
that's
that down the
Nintendo's biggest
line?
market though. That's what
Right.
I'm getting at. It's
Yeah,
always
exactly.
been Nintendo's biggest since
And
they
That's
came
what's
out with the
popular in
Game Boy.
Japan.
That's been their
But
biggest
what?
market, handheld.
Right. But what if everybody they're talking about going? Okay, we want to play you on the phone. We want you to play your stuff anyway. But Nintendo's ahead of it because they already got a portable out there. It's not hard for them to,
Well,
continue doing that.
Well,
I mean,
let me ask you this.
that
Can I
whole
say something?
argument just
Oh, go
killed
ahead.
itself with if they the only one doing it, ain't nobody gonna be playing nobody unless you got a Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like it's still not gonna
Well,
help nothing.
Let me add in. Let me add in with Savage. You're not. You got to realize that handheld market stuff is what It's what
oh
Japan
yeah,
is into.
that's all
That's
they
what
do.
they're into.
Walk
It's
and
the
play, walk and
handhelds.
play, walk and play. That's
Yeah,
all
they're
they do.
more into that stuff. They're dedicated more to that Japanese market than they really are to the American market because they know what their own people want. America's like it's a big market, but they're gonna cater to their own first.
Yeah, that's why the Switch actually outsold the PlayStation now. They're ahead of the PlayStation in Japan now.
see,
Like
this is the
you
thing.
ain't see that coming.
Oh, I
Right.
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I'm saying Sony is a failing business. Like the whole company falling. Like
Yeah, because their TVs are overpriced and not comparable to the good stuff that's out
Well,
here now.
well, this is how I look
Yeah.
at it with the streaming services. People don't pay attention. They doing that to get rid of any fucking devices to making hardware. It's not that hard. Just because Nintendo did that, Nintendo done that for their audience with the handheld. That's for kids and family people. What we're doing, and if they're trying to do, is something totally is different.
Exactly.
They just cutting out the middleman of making a hardware. That's how it's not hard to understand that. They said it. They've been said that. Oh wow, you can take your tablet on the go. I'm gonna say what Showtop said. Microsoft been leading up to this for the longest. They've been doing this for the longest. It's just that these so-called casual gamer is just catching on to it. People who already knew what was going on or whatever. And furthermore, for Sony or whatever, I'm laughing at them fucking on Sony fanboys. Where the fuck are y'all at now? Why don't I see a fucking video from y'all not saying anything about Sony using Microsoft on Azure service? Where y'all at? That's what I want to know. Where the fuck
Yeah,
is Sony fans at?
that's
Where the
how I
fuck is
mainly
that
feel
at?
about it. That's
Where
just
y'all
stuff.
at now?
That's something that's really going to affect the fanboys and stuff with the Sony and Microsoft deal. That's what I really just feel like
Oh,
it hurts.
I'm just
Everyone
saying.
else really kind of just doesn't bat an eye. Like, oh,
Because
I'm just,
when they play Minecraft, they're still on Microsoft servers. They've
yup,
always
that's all
have
I'm
been.
saying.
mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Where y'all at now? The
But
Boogie
they don't know
802, the
that.
Yeah,
Angry
Microsoft, not
where all y'all
Microsoft,
guys at?
Hey,
Minecraft is
maybe we
still
get a
good.
better 2K game now that they can use some on Microsoft Azure service.
Mm-hmm.
But man, that online on that 2K is horrible.
Their
Horrible.
up, their
they ain't
updates
making
will
nothing
get
no better
better.
for y'all.
Sony updates will get better
But
though.
you say
That's
they're
for
not
sure.
gonna make it better for them.
They ain't making 2K no better.
I mean, no, the
They
reason
want y'all to
why,
suffer.
yeah, well, cause look, the reason why 2K,
Hey,
you
you know I'm talking
back,
shit
back,
about 2K.
back,
I'm banned from playing the motherfuckers. So fuck
Oh
2K.
shit. Oh shit.
yeah, I love
What?
2K, man. This year here's the truth. You
You
missing
know
the
why
truth.
you mad? Because you didn't
What you
pay them
mean?
enough for
What you do?
microtransactions.
What
That's
you do?
why.
No, I want
No,
to know what
I'm
you do.
banned, not
What you
mad.
do?
You're
Banned.
banned for
I
life.
cannot play 2K. Period.
Why
What you
not?
do?
How does
What,
that happen?
Talking shit, same thing. How Lemon got banned.
Talking shit, and beating people by more than 80 points.
Wait, hold up. Lemon got banned too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lemon
but he
got
got back on.
I
Oh,
got
he
They
got
banned for
back
life.
on.
they put him
Oh,
back.
my banned for life.
no, Lemon got banned from Xbox Live. That's what he got banned from.
Oh, he got banned from the live.
Yeah, that live. That's what he
Oh,
got
okay.
banned from. That's it. Nothing else.
Because I just got banned from Halo for a little bit.
How do you get? I I never got banned for nothing.
I got
How do you
banned
do that? And I've been on 15 years and I ain't ever got banned. How do y'all do that?
Man, I don't want to know.
See what happened. See what happened was like for like 3 games straight, I was getting like 25 plus kills in Slayer, and like I guess people been reporting my ass, and you know they just banned me for a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks right
You
there.
the most lyingest motherfucker I know.
Go play
I'll
Destiny
send you
during the Super Bowl.
screenshots.
Chaos.
I'll bet you. I'll
Ain't
send you
going no. You better come with a
screenshots.
better lie
I'll
than that.
send
Just
you.
say that you was
I'll
talking.
send you
You was better off just saying you was
screenshots.
talking
I'll
shit.
send you screenshots of my
Yeah.
next few games.
Chaos.
Man, I
we
don't
about to
like
You
you
ain't
Pop
don't
get
in
care.
on
banned for
these.
that.
Pop in on these
Hey,
You
Halo
ain't get banned
streets.
from
hey,
that,
Pop
dog.
calm
in
down.
on these
You gonna
Halo
take that
You gonna
back
streets.
to
have
the
a
You can
bank.
commission.
get
Take
it.
that one back to the bank with that one.
Will somebody please give him a mushroom pizza so he can
Yeah,
calm down?
take that motherfucker to the
Come
bank.
in these Halo streets. No, I'm on some Chinese shit right now, boy.
Oh,
Good.
Oh,
God.
that's why
But
you yelling
let
and shit.
me,
You better calm your
let
angry
me,
ass down.
He
let
over
me,
there
You
eating
fucking
that
midget.
dog. He eating that
see
dog.
me in these Halo streets. You getting nothing but teabagged after every kill.
Hey, Chaos. We
That's
about to
probably
do this.
why they did it. Because you know they
Oh,
don't like teabagging anymore.
I do
That's
too.
what.
I
That's
do
why you got
teabag a lot.
reported.
They
I
don't.
do
I
teabag
saw
a
something
lot.
about
I ain't
that.
gonna lie.
man, if I can get you, I'm gonna teabag the shit out you. I don't care what
Oh
game.
yeah, exactly. That Halo man. I teabag teammates too every time they piss me off for doing something stupid.
Oh, I teabag and Killer Instinct. It's fun. Shit's funny as hell to
See, that's totally.
Heck
When you
yeah,
do
man.
that, when you
That's
do
the
that,
most
that's totally
ultimate.
See, when you do that, that's totally disrespectfulness. So next time I catch your ass, I'm gonna hit you with that super ultimate. You just gonna hear it.
I'm
Especially
just
if it's Killer
saying, man.
Instinct.
If y'all
Don't,
if
don't,
y'all
don't,
want to get
don't,
disrespectful,
don't,
come
don't,
see
don't,
me in
don't,
Destiny.
don't. I'm gonna jug you for like 5 minutes.
You don't
You
even
I
play
feel like letting
fighting
you know.
games.
If you want to get
Oh
disrespectful, come
man.
see me in
You
Destiny.
said I
So
don't play no
I'm
fighting
gonna shoot
games.
you in the face with a shotgun and sit down and eat a bowl of
uh
noodles on your ass.
I see we're gonna have a pretty heated Xbox session next time we all in the party.
So
Yeah.
did y'all hear about the rumor that not the Anaconda, but the other one that's supposed to come without a hard drive?
Well, that's what it's supposed to be. What's wrong with it? And you know what? I'm so tired of people crying. People cry too much.
You can go buy that Slim without a hard drive if you want.
You talking about this? The Scarlet?
That one.
They call it
People cry too much.
huh?
Yeah, I need my disc drive, dude, because I like watching movies. I like watching my movies.
Your adult movies?
You know, man.
Your adult movies?
In 4K,
Oh
baby.
no, we ain't doing that.
Nah, but I
In
got some
ultra
4K.
4K.
I got some 4K
Nope.
Blu-ray.
We're not doing
Ultra
that shit
4K.
tonight.
I'll go out and buy the expensive one to have a disc drive, dude. I
Really?
gotta have a disc drive, yeah.
And you just keep going on with this shit.
What, the microwave going off or something?
Hey, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. Hey, speaking about crazy, man. What y'all think about? Did y'all hear the rumor that it's not double confirmed, but it's said that that the dude that play Ray Fisher that plays Cyborg, that he actually supposed to be leaving the role of the Justice League in the DCEU. Now he did officially
Don't
said,
nobody give a fuck.
"Oh man, go ahead with that." You
Man,
got
don't nobody. All right now, who on this podcast care that Cyborg leaving the Justice League?
I didn't know he was supposed to be in the Justice League in the beginning with.
He was on
I'm
the
just
first,
saying, like, don't nobody. Most people didn't even know who the fuck that was.
Look, I know who. I didn't know he was on the Justice League till the movie came out. I was like, I didn't know.
I knew he was in there. I
Justice
saw the
League.
trailers. I knew he was in there.
No, like I knew he was on the movie, but beforehand, I didn't know he was like I didn't know like he was on the Justice Leagues and like the comics and stuff. I was like, oh, okay, all right, I'll roll with it.
I think people know more him as a Titan, as a Teen Titan, more than they
That
know
was
him
the
part of
most
the Justice League.
non-efficient character in a movie, other than the Joker in Suicide Squad.
Now, but you got to think about it like this here, though. Okay, you got Wonder Woman, right? You got Aquaman.
Okay.
Now, they got, oh boy, I forgot his name that played the Flash. Now, you got the Flash. Now, you got Ben Affleck. He gone.
Yeah, he's not playing it no more.
Now, you got Cyborg.
That's a good thing.
He gone. Now,
that's an even better thing.
All right, with a replacement for him is the dude that played on Twilight.
We talked about
I can see that.
and they now they confirm that. So the
I'm
basic
just saying though,
what
like
they had to do with the Justice League, what they got to reboot the whole series, or
no, that movie sucks so bad you got to reboot nothing. Just carry on.
Keep moving. That's all. They don't got to reboot it. Keep moving.
Keep moving. Keep moving
It's time
forward.
for
That's
us to
nothing to
actually get
see
a new
here.
one from another
Carry on.
universe. Fuck it.
Yep. They can go any. See, this is the thing that I said before. People don't pay like pay
Yeah, well, I'm gonna get $5 from.
when it comes down to the DC, they can go anywhere where they want to go. They can go off track from the comic book and still be on point from the comic book and go anywhere. Multiple Earth doesn't even matter.
yeah. But I was thinking more of a line of with Aquaman and Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? They basically gods, so they actually could keep the same characters and you know what I'm saying, be older with the.
Look at it like this. Look at it like this. Even if they do reboot it, as you say, that's when they plan on doing it, whatever. Henry Cavill still playing as Superman. Even though they didn't like the second that Batman and Superman bullshit, he still fans still want him to play Superman. So whatever's new Superman movie they
He
come
looks
out
like
with,
Superman. He's the
Put it like
perfect
this.
fit.
it don't matter.
He's
Whatever
the
other
perfect fit.
they can
They
come up
not
with
changing the whole the actual big three completely. Man, I don't see them rebooting nothing.
Nope.
I see them carrying on.
Oh, so Superman, I thought it was iffy, like it's up in the
No,
air.
that dude signed back on. He playing the character, man. Like it ain't never been a thing where he wasn't saying that he wouldn't play the character. He just
never
wanted to
said
get
that.
paid.
He just want he wanted to get paid and he wanted them to stop playing around because he had other projects. Like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we still waiting for another Superman movie?
I'm just saying though, you gonna work if they know they ain't gonna pay you.
I mean,
I wouldn't.
He was gonna get paid, but it was just hot where it was gonna take him so long to come out with another Superman movie because what it was slated for like 2022.
No, man, they wasn't actually paying him what he was worth playing Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, his actual pay.
Yeah, he was work. Yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that was just a PR thing, just for him to get what he was what he felt like he was worth to get his money right. But I was hearing about like he wanted to leave up out of there because Superman movie wasn't gonna come out to 2022. With Cyborg, he was supposed to have a solo movie that wasn't supposed to come out. I mean, it had no release date, so he was just gonna be sitting on the sideline for years. Because you know the next movie is the next Wonder Woman movie that come out next year, and then everything else is up in the air. That Flash
All right,
up in
this
the
the
air.
whole thing. I understand what you getting at, but people need to be more patient, like they did. Like Marvel played them shits out for 10 years. Like if you're gonna sign on with these movies with any company, and you see the plan, if one company doing one thing, you best believe the other one doing the same fucking thing. That's what they always do. So if they following the Marvel lead, if your movie ain't coming out to 2022, sit your monkey ass down. You be a guest star in the rest of these motherfucking movies. Get your little paycheck till your movie come out. That's all you gotta do.
All I know is Godzilla comes out tomorrow, and I will be in the show early.
Man, I'm going to burn that fucking film because you keep talking about this.
Everybody talking about Endgame. Let me talk about something that I like. I had one kid at work, right? New guy, right? He like, that looks so fake. I'm like, dude, did you see what it looked like in the 60s and the 50s? I remember that back then. I'm young.
To me,
like, that's why.
Godzilla and Godzuki, that was the goofiest shit I ever seen.
To me, most of the Godzilla shit I've seen was always ass dog shit. So you know, I ain't going coming to the theater with
your
too much.
opinion on it, but I'm gonna see it because I grew up with it. So of course I'm gonna go see it.
I'm gonna
go see it. It's how I grew up.
I had a chance to grow up with it, but then I was I can't give it this.
I grew up with it as a kid.
I'm not gonna do jumping jack for Jesus like Sir X-Men is doing. But
I'm saying.
It's my generation thing, man.
Even when they put Leon in the movie with Godzilla, that bitch still sucked.
Oh my god!
The last Godzilla movie that they came out with, what that was 20.
Man, the only good Godzilla I ever seen was the old school shit and the new animated shit. Everything in between, yeah, that shit sucked.
Man, them video games too. Oh God! Oh my goodness!
They suck.
Oh my goodness!
I played the one on the OG Xbox, and I was like,
my eyeballs are still trying to wash themselves after seeing that gameplay I seen on YouTube. Oh, no. No.
What you talking about? That was cutting technologies right there, dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Like
He's
Hulk
trying to get cut with some
smash.
technology.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so what about this here? What y'all think about the rumor that the Venom is supposed to be joining the MCU with Spider-Man?
It's
I hope they
possible.
I'm down.
redo that shit.
Exactly.
You think they'll redo it?
I hope they do something else.
I mean, but they could. What I say they use the same character
They
and
ain't,
use
no,
the
I'm not talking about
multiverse.
changing the characters. I'm not talking about none of that. Give me a better fucking
I like the
story.
new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I like the
A
guy
That's
better
that
all.
story.
plays the new
Cause that
Spider-Man.
shit. All right. I understand where they went with the movie, and you know, people that ain't familiar with Venom, maybe that shit was cool to them. But everybody that Venom fought in that movie came after Carnage.
Oh yeah. You talking about how they jammed the stuff?
Yeah, all of them motherfuckers was basically Carnage children, and they didn't have Carnage nowhere in their movie.
Besides for the end credit.
I still haven't seen Venom.
Oh, you ain't seen Venom yet?
Nah, I didn't
Yeah,
know
I haven't
Rush.
seen
You seen
any
the
of the.
previews? You seen the movie? If you seen the previews, you seen the movie.
Yeah, I saw the
It was,
previews.
yeah, it wasn't. It ain't. It's not one of the Jolly be Weeper, Batman. Look, it ain't that. It ain't that.
Venom should have. They should have kept the thing about it. Sony messed up. Should kept that shit rated R. That'd be
Yeah.
wrong. Just like
It
Deadpool
ain't
was.
even
That
that,
could have been
man.
their Deadpool.
Yep.
I'm just saying, like, we know, man, you can't do a Venom movie right without Spider-Man.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Even a hint of Spider-Man. Come on now.
I mean, and really and truly, they could have used Spider-Man for the whole symbiote thing and him moving out because he related to say he left New York because of something happened. So that's why he ended up out there in San Francisco. I think that's what the movie was based in. But
Yeah.
you know, they
No,
would.
they said he was depressed. They said the symbiote got depressed without Spider-Man.
Oh my God. No, they didn't do that.
The symbiote got
Get
depressed
it?
without Spider-Man.
All you
Yeah,
gotta
that's
do
what
is,
they said in the Venom movie.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh my gosh.
man,
God.
y'all better stop listening to Flip.
Hey, man, look at it. Hey, look.
Flip going 8 for 8.
I'm sitting here focused on the podcast and GTA.
Okay, which is better? Captain Marvel or Venom?
Captain Marvel. For me, Captain Marvel. Even
I'll
though
go. I look. I hate the movie, and I'm going with Captain Marvel.
Dang.
I already knew you hated it. I heard your view on that one a couple of weeks back.
yeah, Captain Marvel is really, in my eyes, is a better movie because
I don't care about
At least they get. At least they had a similar storyline to something.
I don't care about neither one of them.
I don't know. That's a hard decision right there.
I don't care about neither one of them movies.
You said you don't do what now, Flip?
I don't care about neither one of them. I don't care. I really don't care about neither one of them movies.
I mean, but Captain Marvel was actually.
At least it was related to something. At least it was. How was that? I didn't get a chance to see it. How was the new Hellboy?
I didn't see it.
It wasn't bad.
It wasn't.
Hellboy wasn't bad.
I wait
It
for
wasn't bad.
Cody.
It's not as goofy as the first two.
I may have to see it then.
Yeah, I
I'll
might
take
have
your
to
word
check
for
it
it
out.
of
It take a
almost
little bit more
anybody.
serious tone. I'm not saying it's the best movie out there. Don't get me wrong.
But as
But
far
it
as
ain't. It's not terrible.
watchability, though, as far as
I mean, if you
watchability,
can watch Shazam, you can watch that.
damn.
What?
Yeah.
Shazam ain't a bad movie.
I know, and they like Shazam, so it's just.
I'm not saying that it's a bad movie. I like Shazam better than I like Captain Marvel.
Same here.
I like them. I think I give them both what and what to me personally.
The DC Captain Marvel one.
Way better.
Fuck that.
Yup, that shit was way better. Which is I don't understand how, but it
And
was.
and you know I dislike that whole character as a whole.
Yeah, I know you.
After
I ain't watching no Shazam, but then you wanted to see Captain Marvel, but then Shazam was actually a better movie for you than on Captain Marvel was.
Yeah,
I low
entirely
key,
better movie.
I low key want to see a Static Shock.
At
I grew
least
up
it
with
made
Static
me
Shock.
laugh.
Speaking about that, you
I
know,
vote for. I'm voting with Chaos on that one. I want to see a Static Shock movie.
yeah, I ain't gonna get my hopes up on that one.
Hey, that's like my dream. I wish they would remake the movie Shocker. I love Shocker. That was a great movie. I'm old school though. I love that. I know it ain't comic related, but Shocker, the guy that could
Shocker
No, he's talking about the dude
Shocker.
that was jumping through people's TVs,
and
electrocuting
stuff
them and
like
shit.
that. Yeah, that movie was so
Oh, you talking about who Silk got his image
Yeah,
from?
the Shocker.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
Yeah.
that was way back then.
The dude
Now,
that
talking about way back then. What about Swamp Thing? Y'all reviews for Swamp Thing that
Oh,
I
the
heard it was
remake
real
of
good.
Swamp Thing?
I
Really?
don't know. I don't even. I have no desire to watch.
I heard that thing was one of the best things that freaking DC has put out for TV shows in like
Yeah.
a minute.
But
this
you
is a
know,
horror movie. It ain't. It's
some
a
people told me the
movie, it's a
same thing
horror
about
movie.
the Doom Patrol and nah,
Really?
Doom
They
Patrol.
better than- they say,
Doom Patrol isn't good?
no.
Doom Patrol is a comedy. That's all Doom Patrol ever was meant to be. Was a comedy. That's all it is.
yeah,
It's like Clown Patrol.
yeah.
Dang.
But Swamp Thing is supposed to be like a horror movie. That's a TV series that's based upon a comic book. Like when they were showing one dude that Swamp Thing must have killed, and you could see like the vines or whatever that came out his arm went through the throat and bust through the back of his head. And he was pushed up against the wall. Like it's
That
like
came
it's
out
really
already?
gritty.
That
Huh?
came out already. That came out already.
No, this was off the previews. I think if I'm not
I
mistaken,
thought it came out. I heard some people watch
I
that.
think it came out, or somebody got some witchcraft. It's people on the interweb that said it came
Yeah.
out, and ain't no spoilers
They
about it.
saying it was
But we
really
talking
good.
about fucking
Yo,
Swamp
do I
Thing.
sound low?
Swamp Thing do not appear
low?
to the average motherfucker. Man, that's a motherfucker that's green.
I watch it out of
Green.
I'm watching it out of curiosity though.
But Swamp Thing,
I think about spinach when I see Swamp Thing.
Yeah.
Swamp Thing is not like, oh, I gotta go watch Swamp Thing. The last thing I knew about Swamp Thing was the movie, and he got the fine white girl and everything at the end and shit.
I
Yeah,
don't
I don't know how you gonna hit
That
it.
was a Swamp
That's all
Thing
you think
movie?
about.
Yeah, that's old.
I never heard of it.
Been a
Yeah, it's some Swamp Thing. It's a movie Swamp Thing.
It was
Yeah.
before you
They
were
got all
born,
kind
dude.
of. They
Oh,
got
it's
all
before I
kind
was
of
born.
shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
then that's
before
why I
you
never
were
heard of
born.
it.
They had a TV show. They even had.
I used to watch the old Swamp Thing TV show.
Yeah, they had a
Yeah.
TV show.
Yeah,
But I don't
remember
think Swamp Thing. To me,
That was on
Swamp Thing is like a
CBS, too.
secondary character. He's
I
like a help
remember that.
character. To me, it's not. He deserves his own TV show.
I mean,
There's
but
more characters. There's more characters out there that you can have.
Now,
I mean, who would you put out for a character to do a TV show on the DC streaming service that could actually do a horror movie like Swamp Thing?
Yo, remember Swamp Thing and the Toxic Avenger?
Oh,
Yeah, they're all fucked up.
Hey, Chuck, turn me up. I sound low.
Oh, what is wait,
He did.
I know one thing. What about that that group of monsters? Fuck, that's all Marvel. I cannot think of the name for anything.
Yeah, you think
Oh,
about Marvel? We
gracious.
talking about DC.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said what other type of group of people do you know that could make a horror thing like Swamp Thing?
Yeah,
I know who.
on the DC streaming
I
service.
know. You know I know.
Spit it out. Spit it out.
Etrigan.
Who?
Etrigan.
Who?
The demon.
The blue demon. That's on Swamp Thing. I ain't never heard of that one. Well, you got who that one? Who that is?
He a fucking a knight from back in medieval times. They got cursed. Got a demon curse.
He talking about DC, y'all. He talking about DC.
Yeah, Etrigan, the rhyming demon. Everything he like this dude be rapping half the time.
Yeah, he got cursed and stuff like. It's kind of put you in the mind of what's the name of that thing that they made that's made out of clay. And
He worked with Constantine a lot.
Right, yeah.
Face.
Yeah.
This dude a demon.
Wait a minute, y'all didn't see it. Wait a minute, y'all didn't see that DC cartoon movie that came out and it was about John Constantine.
Oh, which it was
You talking about that was the Justice League with
I'm
Yeah,
yeah.
talking
Dark
about
Justice League.
it was like the
The
Uh-huh.
Dark Justice
He's in
League.
there. He's in there. He's in there.
I don't know who he is.
He's in there. He the demon boy. He the boy we got a cake and stuff. The demon boy.
Yeah,
They could have came out with a Constantine movie. I mean,
No,
TV show
they
that they
did.
making
They
their
did
own.
have
That
a
shit,
Constantine
that shit
TV
bomb.
show.
Nah, but that shit shouldn't have been on NBC. That need to be raw, uncut.
I understand what you're saying, but they did it and bombed. They ain't gonna do it again.
Yep.
CW is doing
I
it.
mean, they made a Constantine movie
CW,
too, though.
yeah.
So
But
See,
then
that's why I say they put on that teenage shit. They put that teenage. That's why I sat and watched that CW bullshit. That's that old teenage love shit.
He ain't got no show no more.
No, but he was
he's
on
on
they little. I
whatchamacallit.
heard that he was cameoing and shit
He's
like
on
that and all
Legends.
that other shit.
He's
He
on
on
No,
Legends.
Legend.
Yeah. But they're talking about making a spinoff for him.
Yeah.
They don't need to do that again.
no, they need to put it on. They need to put it on some uncut raw shit, man. Because that's what he made up. Could
Yeah, like
babysitting these people.
certain characters they like shouldn't go to CW. I've been saying that, and that's one of them. Anybody that got a violent nature don't need to be on CW because they're gonna water it down too much.
Yeah.
You know who they should make? They should make a Ghost Rider, a full series of Ghost Rider.
yeah,
I know he was introducing Shield, but they should make a series with him.
yeah. The only way they could do that is when they talking about with Hulu. I think
They is talking about doing something with Ghost Rider and Hulu.
and Blade. They were talking about doing a Blade series and a Ghost Rider series.
I heard about the Blade.
I like Blade. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it was 3 series they were talking about doing. It was Blade, Ghost Rider, and somebody else. I can't think of the name of the other person.
Yeah, you need to bring Blade back out. You could have a cool show with Blade and make it uncut, raw and uncut.
Who want to play Blade? Please tell me.
Wesley Snipes.
Man, you can find somebody.
I mean, they had a Blade TV series that came out.
No. Stop it. We're not
that show was good, man.
No, that was not. Stop it. Sticky Fingers add Blade. His call
No, Sticky Fingers ain't no actor. No, what? His bet Sticky Fingers bet act being an actor was in Paid in Full when he got shot. I mean, no, that was in not Paid in Full, but in what you call it?
I know what you're talking about.
In Too Deep. In Too Deep. That was his best. That was his best thing. He was being himself.
He was alright when he was playing Above the Rim. When he was, asshole.
Yeah, but Above the Rim. But he had more.
Oh, you talking about one-on-one on himself? Well,
yeah.
No. That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. Above the Rim was better because you didn't get to see him act more. That's what I like, not seeing him act because he can't act for shit. Like somebody need to go home and smack him like 12 times. I'm telling you, ever think about acting again? I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna threaten your whole fucking family. Then I'm gonna lock you the fuck up because that shit was horrible. Talking about some goddamn Blade.
Man, I still like the show.
No.
Man, it was to me. I looked at it, was a little campy. I know the quality was down, but I still like the show just for you know what I'm saying. It just put a mind state like, damn, if they do a series.
I'm not mad at Chuck. That's one of Chuck's disability. So I'm not mad at him.
Yeah, but I'll put it this way. Some of the stuff that you can bring on that streaming service, it could be animated. It don't have to be live action. You just have to have people talk over it.
Bone. You got to realize it. If they think it's going to make money, they're going to do it. Some people want to see that live action show. Just because you don't like it, think about it.
I'm not saying I don't like it, but I mean, how many? Okay, look at Disney successful shows that they've been having lately. You have Rebels. You have Rebels on Disney NX, whatever they call that shit, XC.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying though. Like a lot of them.
So so you know that can work. You know that can work. But say if you got one.
A lot of movies that you don't like that you think is corny, it is successful.
No, I ain't saying no. I'm not saying it's corny. I'm saying you don't have to always. Okay, it's say Disney say okay they want to do a new Blade, right? You was like who gonna act them? Ain't nobody got to act them. They just got to play a voice with them. You get a voice actor anywhere.
I want to see live. I don't want to see animated. I want to see
Why
live.
not?
Why not? There's enough animated out there, dude.
Man, Blade ain't in no. How many Blade animated that's out there?
It's been a minute since I seen it on Blade in any type of anime.
It ain't no
Exactly.
play anime. It was just
And we ain't talking about. We talking about CG. Man, you can make it where it's wrong. Think about
Heck,
this. Grown
anything
people
close to Blade,
cartoon.
anything that was close to Blade that was animated was freaking Devil May Cry. When that was an anime, that's the only thing close to Blade that that you can actually
And my thing, when
get
I ain't saying
something like
anime,
that.
I'm talking about like how look how
Back in the old
DC
day,
make
Blade was
look how
introduced in
DC make money off
Spider-Man.
of Batman. Look how DC made money off of Batman. I was pissed. Batman with the turtles. What the hell?
Hell
Y'all
no,
milking
that
that
movie
shit
is
now?
good. Have you seen it? Have you
Nope.
seen it? All
Nope.
right,
I don't
then.
even want to
Proves my
see it. I
point.
don't want to see it.
Proves my point.
I don't want to
Proves my
see it.
point.
When
That
last
stuff
time you
was
saw a
great.
woman?
Hey,
Still
Bone, I'm
waiting.
not even gonna lie to you, Bone.
Just yesterday.
Hey, Bone, I ain't even
We
gonna
ain't
lie.
talking about people you work with.
I'm the most crucial person when it comes down to comic books and character. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it real with you. It was all right. I'm not gonna lie. The joint was all right.
Man, I can't find where I can watch it.
It wasn't bad.
My coach, they say buy it. I rent it. I don't want to buy it.
That means it's
I
coming
bought
out.
it.
It's coming out to rent soon. If
You
you
bought
see,
it.
buy it,
Yeah,
that
I
means it's
bought it.
coming out to rent soon.
You bought what? You bought what?
I bought that, and I bought the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Those
You
are
know,
the two
What?
things I bought.
nigga, you know that shit on
Man, I've
Cody?
been watching Broly and
Oh
HBO
God,
for the
here we go
last
again.
14 months.
What's wrong with
Uh-oh.
you, man?
He
I
the
thought I
push
told
past
you
the
better
Mac.
than
He
that.
pushed
Hold
past
on,
the
man.
Mac.
Wow.
Hold
My
on. I
Cody
thought
Bill's
I
been
told
acting crazy, so I haven't
you.
been really
Nigga,
flowing
you
with
could have
it.
hit me up and asked me, man. Listen here. I thought I taught you better than that, man. Don't be
But then he
like
can come in the
Yo,
party. And he call himself
after the
AI
podcast, we
God.
can set this Cody
He
situation. How about that?
he call
that.
himself
You
Chaos
He
bullshit.
call
God.
himself.
Why
Man,
He
you
call
did
call
himself
y'all
what?
Chaos
start
Minion.
Flip Cody?
You done
Why did
lost
you
your
start
stripe.
Flip Cody, man?
All you
Why?
said
What's wrong? What's
Stop
wrong with
starting
supporting
Flip
something
Cody.
I like? What's wrong with supporting something I like?
He like
When
the
the last
third
time I
version
supported
of
you?
Batman.
You are
When the last time I'm so tired of hearing, oh, I supported this. When
That's
the
like
last
that
time I
time you
supported
asked
you?
me. That's like that time you asked me when I said, "Oh, I played Counter Break." You asked me, "Oh, did I buy it?" And I was like, "No, I didn't buy it. I got it off of Game Pass." And then you were like, "Oh, man, you should be going out here and supporting these developers."
Man, don't listen
No,
to
Man,
I
that's
that.
the
didn't. I ain't
problem.
never said. You know that don't
Hey,
come on my
that's
mouth.
that was
Let me
You
Yeah,
got
that
to,
came out
you
your
talking to
mouth.
the wrong person.
tell
You
you.
don't know. I don't say
Listen,
stuff
hold on,
like
hold on,
that.
hold on. I got to break this thing down with Cody. By you watching it on Cody, your eyesight, your visual acuity, and all that stuff you looking at, dog, that's supporting it. By watching it, it don't mean that you got to pay for it. You
Hey,
got to pay for something, man. You got to pay for shit if you got Cody. You're watching it, that's supporting it
You
by
supporting
looking
it
at it.
and talking about it on your YouTube channel.
and all that.
Look, they got free advertising. The
If you
Ninja
want to buy
Turtles.
the X-Men, Batman versus Ninja Turtles, that's cool because he want to support it. He got money to he want to spend something. It's better him spending on that than anything
Nigga,
else.
no. Just because you done got out there and get a job, tell me you got to spend your first bucket on that. You don't got to do all that. Did you watch it in 4K? Nope. So you ain't got to support it.
Okay, Flip. I got something for you then. So
it was in
instead
Ultra
of
HD.
buying your game, since they got the streaming service, are you going to be paying a monthly fee for your game, or are you going to buy it outright
Listen here.
for your streaming?
Listen
And
here.
you got to ask.
I got Game Pass, damn it. I ain't buying nothing that's in there. I got Game Pass.
Hey, I'm gonna keep it a
Game Pass.
buck. You forgot. I'm gonna keep it a
I'm
buck.
talking about
I play games
third-party
on
games
PC.
that
I
ain't
play
in
on
there.
PC, but you know what? Guess
So
what
are
they
you going to
call
pay
me?
a monthly
They
fee
call
for
me
streaming?
one. They call me one. They call me one PC pirate. I ain't buying shit. I got to say, I get all the
I
DLC.
ain't paid for
I don't know.
no.
I just met
I
this man
can't
in the
tell you when the last time
podcast.
I paid for a PC
FBI, do
game.
not come knocking on my door.
Man,
I don't know the last time I paid for a PC game.
I'm talking about console. That's what the streaming going to
What
be.
you mean? I buy it off a console because that's what I play.
If you stream, it's
And
going
I
to
don't
be a
buy in
paid.
every game. I don't buy day one.
It's either going to be a paid service or you're going to
If I
buy
like
the game outright. It's going to be one or two.
Well, I
It's going to
buy
be.
whatever I want. If I'm in the feelings, you know what I'm saying. I buy everything. They know me. I buy everything.
Because you can't code a game.
Yes, you can.
Well.
Yes, you
I don't
can.
know
But
what
we
you
can't get
talking
into
about.
that. We
Not
can't get into that.
Hey,
We can't get into
You
that
just your
conversation.
Coda game ain't strong. That's all. That's all.
we
Your
Huh?
Coda game ain't strong.
Right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into that expose on that one.
Talk about that later. Talk about that
Because there's
later.
ways to do some things and do some things and do some
Right.
things,
We're talking
but
about
we
that
ain't gonna get on
let's
that.
go
But we
ahead.
don't tell on ourselves.
What
next.
y'all seen the Dark Phoenix, the trailer that they advertised, and I know Savage probably out of all of us probably the most pissed off how they gonna do this Phoenix movie.
I'm gonna
And
wait for it.
I know it got the lowest metric of
I'm boycotting this movie.
and guess
Hey,
what?
yo, I'm kind of with Savage. What? They spent these resources to make a X-Men movie. Well, Disney could use that time to make their own X-Men movie.
Yeah, but this was
Instead of
already made
this.
before the deal, though. This was already made before the
Yeah.
deal.
That was
Disney ain't got nothing to do with this X-Men movie.
If
Right.
they don't
I know.
have, if
They
they don't
just-
have
they
no
just stuck out
CR
the
in the
out.
game, it's not worth seeing.
Well, hold on. Let me just say this. I was never a fan of none of the X-Men movies that came out. I didn't like none of them.
Hold on.
Cody.
The Origins of Wolverine, that was a good movie. I just didn't
I like the Origins.
I like Past and Future Present. I
Yeah,
actually like
Days
that
of Future
one. That
Past.
was good. Days of
Logan,
Future Past. That
I
was
like
good.
that one.
I like First Class.
I ain't like
First
that.
Yeah,
one.
that's pretty
That was good.
decent.
First
That's
Class
pretty
was
decent.
actually not
That's all
bad.
right. Yeah.
That's the only that if it had to be any of them that I would like, it would probably be First Class. And I'm not gonna lie, and that was the fact of I just like the how Quicksilver was moving and stuff. And the other one, I like that the chick, what's her name? I can't think of her name, but the chick that Jason Momoa is married to, her daughter. I just like the way her wings look. That's it.
Hey, let's reverse it then, since everybody in the joins to say that the X-Men movie. So what was the worst one of them all?
The Dark Phoenix. The third one, the Phoenix one.
It'd be between.
Call it airplane. A helicopter, huh?
It was
I
number
would-
3.
It was that one because that was horrible.
Yeah.
All right,
That was
hold
like
on.
that was rushed.
And where Wolverine is the only one that can kill her.
Yeah, that didn't
Yeah.
make sense. I didn't
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was dumb.
That was, you know what? You're right, Bone. That was by far the worst one that I ever seen. That make no
Horrible.
sense.
Hey,
Like I can't.
so
I
y'all
don't.
think that was
If
worse
I
than
see when I see that bad boy come on, you run.
Hey, y'all
Dude,
see
I run like I don't even want to watch.
Nobody talks about the Apocalypse one, okay? That lets you know how nobody cares about that one. Okay.
You know what? That movie wasn't that bad.
What?
It wasn't that bad. I can accept that over Phoenix. I can accept that one.
I'm roll captain.
Okay.
I can
Watching
accept that over Phoenix. Dark, X-Men 3,
Apocalypse
the
reminded
original
me
X-Men 3
of watching number 2 a Mortal Kombat movie. That's how bad Apocalypse was.
Yeah, Apocalypse was bad.
But you know what is? You know what? Guess what they did? They messed up. They broke. The thing about this, I don't think some of these what do you call these actors and producers and motherfuckers that got the power don't know. Apocalypse is like an in-game enemy.
Yeah.
You could have brought Sinister in to set it
That's
all
what
up.
I thought they were going to do next, but then you know.
But you didn't do all that. You could have started Sinister. You could have did a whole lot. You forgot you broke the timeline. So
if I
they
remember,
did what you really wanted to do. But you're gonna bring out Apocalypse?
Sinister was controlled by Apocalypse, right?
Yeah, he was.
That's what
Yeah,
I
but he
thought.
was a
No, he wasn't. I don't think he was. No, he wasn't. I think they were doing. I think they had a deal with each other. I think they were. I think they were in a deal.
Deal with each other, right?
Yeah, I
No,
thought.
he
Yeah,
was
they
part
had a
of it.
deal. They had a deal
But no, but Sinister wouldn't cross Apocalypse.
because Apocalypse was
What did I know of?
interested. Apocalypse was interested in Sinister's genetic research, I believe, or something, something close to that nature.
Between Jean Grey and Cyclops.
Something like that, yeah. So
between those two.
yeah, so they had a deal.
Because he was trying to extract both of their powers for some reason. I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Yeah, you know, he was a geneticist. But then, I know I was watching the animated series, the X-Men animator.
Right, that's what they showed it all.
Hey, look,
The cartoon.
when I see,
Yeah,
I was watching that recently, and I went back to the very first episode of the very first season, and they had the Phoenix. I mean, not the Phoenix. They had Jubilee, right? So they were trying to protect her, and I heard Professor Xavier say something like, "Oh, the mutants been in hiding, and they finally starting to reveal who they are." And I said, "Oh man, the MCU could just go strictly off of this storyline here. If you look at the first episode,
the first episode they went to the Sentinel base to try to free all the mutants they were holding captured, right?
The mutants under wraps. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? The mutant outbreak, nobody knew who the mutants was because they was hiding who they was for so long. and then they could actually come in like bam. The same. Go back and watch that first episode, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But this new Phoenix, I heard one thing at the end of the trailer. I don't know if anybody paid attention to it, but we starting to get a lot of this SWJ stuff going on because it's starting to poke out a little bit more because at the end. Professor Xavier said, you know what I'm saying, this is gonna be a job for the X-Men, and Jean Grey was like, look like we the ones always doing it. We should be called we should be called the X-Women. And they say, no.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
oh man, they had to go do
I
that.
ain't touching that.
Oh
So
wow.
when I heard that, I was like, okay, we have Batwoman. She talking noise about I'm not giving credit for a man's job. Then you got Captain Marvel. She's saying her stuff, and it's like, okay, at first it was like a little bit, but now they actually doing it too much. Like it's like they have to put something in there to degrade a man for about that because the name of it is X-Men. They want to make and it would have been different if it was a joke when she said it, but the way they said it and they presented it, it was like, okay, now
Yeah, she was like,
Let
"Oh,
me ask
I'm
you
not
this.
giving a man credit for a woman's work."
Let me
I
ask you
was
this.
like, "Oh
Let me
goodness."
ask you this. Do they even know why they call? Do they even know why they call it the X-Men? Do they know why? Do it. Cause I'm tired of these SJDC, the people with the letters coming up and complaining about shit with up. Like that's
right,
fucking annoying. You don't even know why they call it the X-Men. Like, come on, but you want to put a twist on it and say set this. Shut the fuck up and go be a butch somewhere, man. Nobody want to hear that shit. We watching movies and cartoons and video games and shit of these movies that we used to watch when we was little. So now you want to change it? Man,
yeah.
fuck up. Go suck a dick and go be happy. I'm
And
tired of fucking always meddling in something that we grew up on.
I mean, I had to sit back and think about exactly what it is. See, I have a little sister, so I understand it's a little bit. Now, a woman as a female, she always, let's say, if you got a toy that you playing with, she wants your toy. And if you're like, this is my toy, I want to play with it, she gonna keep wanting to play with it. But you say, I don't want to be bothered with that toy. You give it to her, let her go play with it. She gonna play with it for about 2 minutes and then put it down because you're not messing with it. But if you was liking it and you were playing with it, she wanted. But now that's the same thing with use that example with these big Marvel and these DC shows. It's the big hot thing that they all these dudes they gravitating to, and they say, oh, I want to be a part of this here too. We want to have, you know what I'm saying, input. We want to have this here when 90% of women wasn't no fan of these growing up. That was more of a boy thing. So now it's a more of a universal thing. They want to accommodate for everybody because they people like it.
Hold on, Chuck. No, that's not what it is. A lot of it's different. If these females back then, if the females back in the day were watching these comic books and cartoons and video games, it's different. But they're not. They just people who want to fucking complain about everything. Like, stop it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even give a fuck about this shit. If this shit wasn't popular as it is today, you would not hear not one word, nothing. You want to hear nothing. It's the same thing they pulled with the Terminator when they made the Terminator a female, which was, I mean, that made, well, I'm gonna say that made more sense because it's unexpected to notice that was the Terminator was a female, a good assassin. But no, stop it. Y'all just want to come in and join in the boys club. It's like having your own group of boys clubs or whatever, the men club, and you telling me a female want to join in. Why can't I join in? Because it says men. What's wrong with you?
It's like
Next thing you know, you're gonna be like, all right, well then I gotta go to the bathroom. All right, now they got unisex bathroom. Did you hear a couple years ago that they talking about they got bathroom for people like that? People who them transgender people. Now how
yeah,
the
they do.
fuck you think I feel comfortable with a transgender motherfucker going in the bathroom with my daughter and that? Like how the hell if I know this motherfucker is really going to the bathroom because they really have to go to the bathroom and they feel like a female than a motherfucker that just want to go in there and do some perverted shit. Come on, man, we gotta stop this bullshit. And
Right. Yeah, I thought about the same thing, especially in the kids. They say, because me as a child, I'll say this here. If I was like, in elementary school and middle school, and I can go in the girls' bathroom and just say, oh, I identify as a girl, that mean I can go in the girls' bathroom with the women. No, that would have started confusion because I'm like, oh, I can come in here with y'all now.
You know,
So
there was
now
an episode of South Park about that. There was a South Park episode about that.
they probably did the same thing.
Yeah, yep. And Cartman said, all right, I'm going to turn my side. I can't, girls can come in my bathroom. I'm going to go in their bathroom. I'm a woman now. Kept going, started more controversy. It's a sick
It's weird, dude.
I'm just trying that. Whatever. Oh, you know what I see when I hear this? Whatever you do, I can do better. That's all I see. Hey, Savage, leave out of your CEO. That's all I see. Whatever I do, whatever you can do, I can do better. Like nigga. Like what is going on here? All right, you gay. All right, fine and dandy. Be gay over there. But stop thinking that just because you gay, oh y'all just chauvinist. Y'all don't let man. I don't give a shit. How you gonna try to change the continuity of something that we grew up for years? Next thing you know, like I don't get that. Like the same thing about whatchamacallit, she Thor now. No, I don't like that idea. No. Well, how come we can't make Superman a woman? Because he is. It's Supergirl. Now you want him to be a woman? Like, what are we doing here? Like the identity of this shit is fucked up, and they just won't leave shit alone. Like, cut it the fuck out, man. Wayne, you don't see me going over there talking about.
I mean, what was that? What was that mutant movie that they cut from Fox? This is related to this. That they cut from Fox recently. That was on.
You talking about
New Mutants?
New Mutants?
No, not it was. It wasn't called New Mutant. It was called something else.
Hey, what's the name of the show? I forgot the name. I know what you're talking about.
Right. Well, we know the show, but most of the lead characters in that show were women. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Most of the lead characters in that show are women. You have your women characters in these shows now. What? No disrespect to any women. Let's do it later. What more do you want?
Great. Would you about to say something, Savage?
Didn't y'all just ask me something?
Yeah, what was it? No, I was just saying what was the name of that show that he was talking about?
That mutant show that was on
The Gifted.
Right, The Gifted. Most of the lead characters were women. You know?
No, it wasn't.
About 50-50.
It wasn't but 3.
That was like 50-50, dog.
That was like it was even.
Yeah, because the 3 of them was the 3 twins. That was the Emma Frost twins, and
right.
Yeah, so it's about 50-50 because they still had.
It wasn't even 3. That was one person playing 3 roles.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
One person playing 3 roles.
Yeah, well,
the cuckoo twin.
Yeah,
the cuckoo triple.
I know who you're talking about.
The stuff for cuckoo.
Yeah, too bad they canceled that show because I liked it. Oh, hey, one last
thing. But that's what it actually was, the New Mutant.
Yeah.
Was.
Hey, one last thing I want to ask y'all opinion on before we get up out of here. Now, have y'all heard that The Rock is supposed to be in talks with Kevin Feige, and the rumor is that he's supposed to be playing Namor, and they were gonna introduce him either in Doctor Strange 2 or Black Panther 2. So what y'all think about him not playing Black? Well, he might still be Black Adam, but he coming over to the MCU, and the rumor is him playing Namor.
I don't believe it.
You don't think so, man? Look at the Rock. He came out the Rock mouth. He supposed to be having a talk with Kevin Feige about it.
Okay. Why we gonna do this again?
It's a conflict of interest. You can't do that. That's a conflict of interest.
Nah,
he's already known to play in Black Adam. He already has his own movie, so that's a conflict of interest. I ain't gonna play for the Clippers, and I'm a Laker. Even though I'm signed with the Lakers, I can't go play for the Clippers. That's a conflict of interest.
But you had character crossovers. You had characters crossover from Star
ain't nobody
Trek
crossing over.
No,
I'm probably playing different.
No,
characters.
that is a.
No, honestly, at the same time, like the same damn time.
Yeah.
Really, the same time.
No,
you're doing a movie and you're doing another. You're gonna do something else.
They're gonna get somebody else. They can't have that.
Yeah.
I mean, but it came out the Rock mouth that he was in talks with he trying to set up a meeting with Kevin Feige, and from the rumors is for him to get into a Marvel movie that they've been trying to have a sit down.
Yeah, but he can get into a Marvel movie. He gonna play something like a like for Feige. He might even play himself.
Yeah, but I don't think they actually gonna make an actual Namor movie because Aquaman.
That's why he wants to do it, because Aquaman was so big and he wants to see if he can get there. It's The Rock. He has an ego like that.
Why? Cause they both Samoan. So what's all Samoan people got to play water people now?
No, I don't know what it is. It's just he thinks that way.
Man. Come on, man.
Why we can't get a Tongan?
What are you
I'm just saying. I don't.
Yeah, I can't see no Nemo movie.
He better stick to the Fast and the Furious.
Stop. Or if you're gonna play Black Adam, play Black Adam. Stop trying to play. You know what I'm saying? Stop trying to jump around. You know what I mean, like it's checker or stuff, man. Pull the fuck out. You either gonna play Namor or you gonna play Black Adam. What are we?
Honestly, I'm gonna take a page out of Savage Book. I honestly don't give a fuck.
I think he's to do Jumanji too. That's what I think.
Yeah.
What's the next
They
topic?
already making that shit.
No, we
I
know.
know.
Fuck
I
that.
thought that movie already came out.
Yeah, they know.
Man, that movie was out
He
like
said-
2-3 years ago.
No, he's talking about that was the video game Jumanji. Hey, Sex man, we about to kill you out of here, man. You bugging out right now, dog. This motherfucker said Jumanji movie. You starting to sound like my man that kept talking about the Lion King movie, dog.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I was not expecting that Jumanji movie to be good. It was actually good. I was surprised. It was
Hey, you want to know that's something that kind of got me too? I didn't expect Aladdin to do so well so far.
good. You
I
saw
was
it?
like, okay. No, I didn't see it. I just heard the news of it. I was like, okay.
Well, think about all the parents that was like, this is a good G-rated movie I could take my kids to see.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, I don't really care about the movie, but you know, it's nice to see. You know, it's doing well.
I don't know why people be thinking kids want to see G-rated movies. Like, oh,
Because their parents think that way.
Mom, okay, I got a 13-year-old son, right?
A family.
When his grandma say, "Hey, you want to see this?" Or his auntie come from out
But
of
he's
town.
13, a 7, 8-year-old. They're going to go wherever the parents going to take them, man.
Bone. They talking about.
I got kids, trust me. I had to do it when they were little.
Not no preaching.
But how old is you? You older than dirt. You own debt. You own debt. Sorry to say, you own debt.
I don't know where we going with this now.
I took my kids to see South Park the movie, okay? That's how bad a parent I was.
Nice.
Hey,
nice.
there was another thing, and it was about
I'm gonna just say this. My daughter went with us when we went to go see the last fucking Avenger movie. But then again, she's a preteen. She's 12. So
oh yeah, she was fine with it. Yeah.
She's 12, so you got to realize.
My son been watching the Avengers since my son been watching since he was a kid. He been watching X-Men, all that. I never think about it. That's something my dad did teach me. He was like, long as you know this stuff is not real, this is fake.
My kids are 18 and 15 now, dude. So
yeah,
it was different back then. I ain't no own
the upper room when Jesus.
Man, Bones, he ain't too far behind you. Okay.
I ain't ashamed of it. I'm 54 and I'm proud of it.
I'm done. I'm really done.
Yeah, we done for the night. On my time, about 10:30, man. Y'all ready to get up out of this thing, man?
Yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave on that note.
Yeah. Hey, next week we're gonna do some E3. So everybody that's tuning in, that watching, man, I appreciate everybody for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the panel, appreciate y'all for rocking. You know what I'm saying? The Heroic Vibration Podcast for all our mutants and meta-humans that want to see the collision of the big splash page. We up out of this thing.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right, everybody get your knowledge up for next week because I'm
Chaos
doing
like
a
big
lot
girl.
of research.
more pushing.
I like big girls. You can't fault it. Somebody got to love them, bro.
Okay, I don't understand.
Y'all talking about it like it ain't hot.